As we step into 2025, there's a sense of fresh possibility in the air. The turn of a new year isn't just about a number on the calendar changing, it's about the opportunity to make a decision that can transform the course of your life. That decision is determination, the determination to change, to no longer accept life as it has been, but to step forward into something greater, something new. In 2025, it's time to stop waiting for the right moment, the right conditions, or for someone else to lead the way. The truth is that the only moment that matters is right now. If you've ever caught yourself saying, "I'll change tomorrow," or "I'll wait until I'm ready," then 2025 is the year to stop making excuses and to start making progress. You see, readiness isn't something that comes to you, it's something you create. It comes from that fire within you, that deep-rooted determination that says, "I will not remain where I am. I will push myself forward no matter what." The key to determination is understanding that you are in control of your life. No matter what your past has been, no matter the setbacks, no matter the failures, this year is your chance to rewrite the story. It's all about the choices you make from this point forward. Do not let the ghosts of your past dictate your future. You are not bound by what you've been, you are empowered by what you choose to become. But how do you tap into that determination? It begins with a powerful mindset shift. The mindset of someone who knows that they have the strength to break through any barrier that stands in their way. You need to stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as opportunities to grow stronger, to learn, to evolve. This is a journey that requires discipline. Determination isn't just about having the willpower to set a goal, but the strength to stay the course when challenges arise. The road ahead will not always be smooth and it will require hard work. But here's the thing, anything worth having demands effort. Whether it's a new career, a better body, or healthier relationships, all of these things require you to show up and put in the work day after day. And let's talk about resilience. There will be moments in 2025 where you will want to quit, where everything inside you will scream, "This is too hard," but that's when your determination will be tested the most. It's easy to commit to change when everything is going well, when the path is clear and the skies are sunny. But true growth happens when you're pushed to your limits. Resilience is about bouncing back stronger each time you're knocked down. It's about refusing to accept defeat and knowing that the challenges are temporary, but your resolve can be unshakable. Determination is also about clarity of vision. Before you take any step, ask yourself, what do I want from this year? What do I want to achieve? And who do I want to become? Having a clear vision gives you purpose, and purpose fuels determination. Without it, you risk wandering aimlessly, reacting to life rather than steering it. When you know where you're headed, when you have a clear destination, every action you take becomes intentional. Every sacrifice becomes worth it. So sit with yourself for a moment and define your vision. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to push beyond your comfort zone, because that's where the magic happens. The power of determination also comes from believing in yourself. A lot of people fail before they even start because they don't believe they can succeed. They've been knocked down too many times, or they failed too many times to believe they can make it. But here's the secret: failure is not the end, it's the beginning. It's the feedback you need to learn, grow, and do better next time. Every successful person you admire has failed at some point in their life. What sets them apart is their ability to keep going, to keep pushing through the doubt, the fear, and the negativity. They believe in themselves, and so should you. In 2025, it's time to claim your power. You are the author of your own story. You are the one who gets to decide how this year will unfold. Will it be a year of transformation, growth, and triumph? Or will you allow the days to slip by without taking control? I challenge you to make this year the year you decide to be different. Decide to become the person you've always known you could be. The person who doesn't let fear or past failures hold them back. The person who takes the first step, then the next, and keeps moving forward no matter what. Because this year, your determination is your greatest strength. As we embark on this new journey through 2025, one of the most powerful tools we can harness is accountability. Accountability is the cornerstone of personal transformation, and it's what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. This year, it's not enough to make resolutions or talk about what you want to change. It's time to own your actions, take responsibility for your choices, and hold yourself to the highest standards. Accountability isn't just about answering to someone else, it's about being honest with yourself. The moment you accept that you are in charge of your life, that you are the one who determines the direction, is the moment that your growth accelerates. No one can make you change, but if you are truly accountable for your actions, you'll begin to realize that you're the only one standing in your way. This is not about beating yourself up or dwelling on past mistakes. It's about embracing the truth that you have the power to shape your future, regardless of what's happened before. Yes, it's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck, but that only keeps you stuck. Accountability is about saying, I am where I am because of the choices I've made. And if I want to be somewhere else, I have the power to make different choices. One of the first steps in becoming accountable is to set clear expectations for yourself. This is where most people fall short. You can't hold yourself accountable to vague or unrealistic goals. If you want to change in 2025, you need to define what success looks like. What do you want to achieve? What kind of person do you want to become? When you set specific, measurable goals, you give yourself a roadmap to follow, a destination to reach. And once you have that clarity, the real work begins. Accountability requires honesty not just with others, but with yourself. When you take a hard look at your habits, your routines, and your mindset, you must be willing to face the truth, however uncomfortable it may be. Maybe you've been procrastinating. Maybe you've been avoiding difficult conversations. Maybe you've been making excuses. These are the patterns that prevent growth, and they can only be broken by being brutally honest with yourself. But honesty doesn't mean perfection. It means recognizing where you are and taking ownership of the next step. It means acknowledging that no one has all the answers and that mistakes are a part of the process. So if you slip up, if you fall short, don't let that be the end of the journey. Accountability isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent, about getting back on track when you stray. At the same time, accountability requires a certain level of self-discipline. You can't just expect change to happen by wishful thinking. Accountability means making the tough choices day in and day out. It means getting up early when you'd rather stay in bed, saying no to distractions when you'd prefer to indulge, and putting in the effort when it's easier to take shortcuts. It's about doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. Here's the real challenge of accountability: no one else can do it for you. Sure, it's easy to seek motivation or advice from others, but ultimately it's you who has to take the steps. It's you who has to do the work. In 2025, stop waiting for someone else to hold you accountable. Take ownership. Surround yourself with people who support your vision and remind you of your purpose, but understand that the true responsibility lies with you. The beauty of accountability is that it brings clarity to your goals. When you know you're holding yourself accountable, every decision becomes intentional. There's no room for aimless wandering. You begin to develop a sense of urgency, a drive to take action, because you know that each step you take is bringing you closer to the person you want to become. But accountability isn't just about sticking to your own goals, it's also about inspiring others. When you commit to being the best version of yourself, you create a ripple effect. Your accountability can motivate those around you to step up and hold themselves accountable as well. You can set the example, be the inspiration, and lead by action. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are they are the ones who have consistently held themselves accountable for their actions and decisions. They don't blame their circumstances. They don't wait for things to magically fall into place. They take responsibility for their success and failure, and they don't let external factors define their future. The road to success is never a straight line. As we step into 2025, it's essential to understand that challenges and obstacles will come. It's not a matter of if, but when. Every person who has ever achieved greatness, whether in their personal life or their career, has faced hardships. But what sets them apart What makes them truly exceptional is not their ability to avoid obstacles, but their ability to overcome them. This year, we need to recognize that obstacles are not the enemy, they are the gateway to growth. It's easy to be motivated and driven when everything is going well. When the path is smooth, the sun is shining, and all things align, we feel invincible. But what happens when life throws you a curveball? What happens when your plans fall apart, your goals seem out of reach, and it feels like every step forward is met with resistance? This is when resilience is tested. This is when you need to tap into that inner strength, that unyielding determination that says, I will not quit, I will not be defeated. Embracing the struggle. The first step in overcoming obstacles is to embrace the struggle. Too often we see challenges as something to avoid or fear. We try to plan our lives in a way that minimizes discomfort, that avoids pain, and that ensures everything works out as expected. But the reality is that obstacles are a necessary part of the human experience. Without struggle, there is no progress. Without challenges, there is no growth. When you face an obstacle, don't view it as something that's standing in your way. Instead, see it as an opportunity, a lesson that will make you stronger, wiser, and more equipped to face the next challenge. Every time you rise above an obstacle, you develop a new skill, a new mindset, and a new level of strength that you can carry with you for the rest of your life. This mindset shift is critical. When you begin to welcome challenges as opportunities to grow, your perspective changes entirely. Instead of feeling defeated when things don't go your way, you'll start looking for the lesson in every situation. You'll ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? What's the next step I can take? This shift in perspective allows you to tackle any obstacle with a sense of empowerment rather than fear. Building resilience. Overcoming obstacles is not just about facing them head on, it's also about building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after adversity, to keep going when things are tough, and to remain focused on the bigger picture. Resilient people are those who don't let setbacks define them. They fall down, yes, but they always get back up, dust themselves off, and move forward with even greater determination. In 2025, resilience will be one of your most valuable assets. To build resilience, you need to practice mental toughness. This means learning how to push through discomfort, how to manage your emotions when things aren't going as planned, and how to stay focused on the long-term goal, even when it seems far out of reach. Resilience is about persistence. It's about refusing to let anything, whether it's fear, doubt, or failure, prevent you from moving toward your goal. When you encounter obstacles this year, remind yourself of why you're on this journey in the first place. Keep your why at the forefront of your mind. When you remember the purpose behind your efforts, you'll be better able to navigate through difficulties and stay focused on your destination. Turning setbacks into comebacks.